Good evening. Welcome to the Tuesday, January 6th meeting of the Clinton Board of Aldermen. We will get started tonight with an invocation. Do Alderman Chapman, you want to come in for us? We have Alderwoman Godfrey, but she's running up late, a little late, and then pledge of allegiance from Alderwoman Perry.
Y'all bow your heads with me, please. Dear Lord, I thank you so very much for letting us gather here today. I thank you for the freedom that we have in this country, in this state. I thank you for this city that allows us to make the decisions for the betterment of the citizens here who are our friends and our family. Lord, I pray that you will guide our hearts and guide our minds tonight as we move through this city business so that we can make the decisions that will help move our city forward. Lord, we pray that you will be with our police, our firefighters, and our first responders here in the city of Clinton that put their lives on the line every night, every day, and we thank you for them. Pray that you will be with the men and women in uniform, both home and abroad, as well as with their families, their spouses, their children, and their parents. Grant us the wisdom we need tonight. In your name I pray. Amen.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, call roll. Gave away your spot, I'm sorry. I gave away your spot, Rob. Alderman Chapman.
Present.
Alderwoman Godfrey.
Present.
Alderwoman McSpadden.
Here.
Alderwoman Jones.
Here.
Alderman Wilbanks. Here. Alderwoman Oliver.
Present.
Alderman Lott. Here. Attorney Josiah Burns. Present. And Presiding Mayor Will Purdie. All right, thank you. Having no recognitions this evening, we will move into approval of the consent agenda. Do I have any discussion or motion?
I move to approve consent agenda items 6A through Z.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Our department head report tonight will be from Mr. Lilly, our Director of Public Works.
Well, I thought I had a PowerPoint.
I'll do it off memory.
I'll have to do it off memory. I did bring a little notes here, but I was going to talk to the PowerPoint. So I'll go ahead and get started. This time I did a beautiful presentation that you won't get to see. Just illustrating just some of the things that we've experienced this year, and really just from June to now, and keeping our city beautiful. I want to deviate from talking about sewer. I know you guys get enough of that, and it's probably the biggest.
Is that working?
Press down.
Down.
Try it down, but or the up.
No.
Gotcha. Still not. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Thank you. Needless to say, I did not go to school for computer science. But some of the things that we've done this year, I do want to make sure I reminded the public that waste management will help us in cleaning and collecting yard debris. I wanted to make sure I get to keep getting this out to the public because, as you know, we get a lot of limb requests for limb removal. And some of those are small enough to fit into a garbage can. That truck does run off diesel, and the price of diesel isn't getting any lower. So that's one less stop that we have to go to as Public Works if we go ahead and collect it, bundle it, and put it to the side for waste management to pick up. If they don't pick it up, please let us know. It is in their contract for everything that's listed right here on this PowerPoint. They do ask that it is put at your regular pickup location, bundled or put into your trash can again. Bags. I know that everyone's trying to finish out the winter season and cleaning their whole yards. My son and I, we picked up about 32 to 40 bags. They didn't like it, but who cares? Waste management does have a process of only picking up one bulk day a week. The problem with that is they do have workforce issues as we do, or as the world does, and they won't always pick up that whole 40 bags. They'll pick up half this week and half next week. I'm finding that that's a common practice that they have as of lately. But again, within the contract that we've signed and they signed, they do offer this services, and I want to make sure they use it to help us. We also did our household hazardous waste. Just a quick depiction, a quick snapshot of some of the stuff that we got. I mean, we really got hit. I've learned that this is not or rather, this is a steady demand. We kept the line moving. It did not get all the way down to Spring Ridge, wrapping around the corner like we did in previous years. My crew came in. They ran their stations, and we also used Complete Environment Solutions from Purdie, Mississippi, who come in and help us pick up our more tricky household hazardous waste and chemicals. Quick little note on some of the things that we did collect. We got a big influx of paints this year and oil, and some miscellaneous hazardous waste. But these were the top tier of what we got. It actually took them about 3 runs to disposal to get it all off our yard. And over at Old Vicksburg Road, I really want to give a shout out to the public school districts. That relationship is probably one of the most rewarding relationships that we have, to be able to have enough space to house all of these bins. Just a quick number, 37 bins were changed out over at Old Vicksburg Road. And same scenario, the city, if I got rid of this cleanup right here for sure, they'd probably run me out of the city. People come, they drop stuff off from couches to refrigerators, so on and so forth, limbs. I think some people make sure they wait for this day to clean up their house. It's a great opportunity to make sure we keep our city clean. As you know, in other places, their disposal processes, each resident is just putting it on the side of the road. So having these events helps keep our city clean. So a big show of gratitude for our citizens for making sure that we're disposing of everything properly and keeping it out of the roadways. I also want to say a big thank you to Court Services and Chief as well. I did the math that from June to date, we've done, or maybe for the year rather, we've done 440 hours of community service. We've used it as effectively as possible to make sure that we're reducing the stress or the pressure on our full staff people to keep roadways clean. All of this works together in keeping our city as beautiful as it is. And it all boils down to this special note I have right here. In October, we had our inspection from the health department. They come by and check our operations and the quality of our water, and we got an A+. This also ties into the approval that you guys gave us to wash down our tanks. They can be very nitpicky, and again, we put a lot of money into those tanks, and I appreciate you guys allowing us to spend that fund to get everything good. I'm always aiming for a passing grade. I've been rushing to get to this one. For those of y'all who have been watching me grow in this position, my top priority is to see my department in a 90th percentile efficiency, and I've been growing my guys have been growing ever since. Part of this is some of those encoder replacements that we've been working on. A lot of this is going to be water and sewer repairs, so on and so forth. Limb disposal. I have a good team of guys, and I mean, the proof is in the pudding. So I just wanted to make sure I gave them a big shout out. Enough so that if you see them yourselves, stop, say hello, give them a pat on the back. It makes a difference to be seen. So that's all. I try to keep it to 5 minutes, but I think I undershot myself.
Well, y'all do a great job, and people say the next step besides fire and police is public works.
Thank you so much.
To keep our city running the way y'all do. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, item 8A, approval for the City of Clinton Police Department to accept a $500 donation from iBox Entertainment LLC. Either Mr. Wilbanks or Mr. Heyman will take us through this one.
Mr. Wilbanks,
500 is 500.
the floor is yours.
Regardless if it's 0.00000% of the profits they made while they're here.
I seek approval for y'all to accept that.
Proceed.
I move to accept that and anything else they want to send our way.
All right, I have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. Item 8B, approval for the City of Clinton Police Department to add a 2015 Honda Accord to the City of Clinton Police Department inventory per Mississippi Code 21-39-21 as an abandoned vehicle.
That's right. This vehicle came into our possession at the police department back this summer. It was a stolen vehicle out of Memphis, or an altered VIN vehicle out of Memphis. And Sergeant Huff worked with the Memphis Police Department. They could not find the owner, locate the owner. No insurance claim was ever filed. So pursuant to the statute, after the amount of time we posted it in the proper locations, it is now an abandoned vehicle. And I seek to ask that we add it to the city inventory, and I failed to put on here, but if you will allow me to send it to auction also, and we'll get whatever money we can get out of it and give that money to Jimmy.
Move to approve.
Yeah, second.
Well, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
I do have a question. In instances like that, would we sometimes maybe use those for unmarked vehicles? Or
Absolutely.
Okay.
This one's just not worth,
Okay.
just
That's
not
the first
worth
thing I was-
us keeping. Right. And we have done that in the
I was
past.
saying, we've done that before.
We have. And then occasionally we run across one that's worth doing that with, but this one's not.
All right, item 8C, approval for the City of Clinton Police Department to surplus and sell at auction per Mississippi Code 17-25-25 3 2013 Ford Interceptor police cars. This we see painted as well.
They are definitely at end of life, and it is not worth putting the money into them to keep them running. So,
Very good.
thank you.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. Item 8D, approval for the Clinton Fire Department to accept a donation from Raymond Miller in the amount of $4,400. This should be Chief Butler.
How y'all doing? Raymond Miller, Chief Blackers came by the station one day. He was like, I got a guy that he goes to church with that want to donate. And we had some needs in our training center. So we're going to use this money to address those needs visually and some PPE use.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries.
All right.
Thanks, Chief. Item 8E, approval to enter into a monthly agreement with Alex Blanchard to provide tennis services at Brighton Park. Ms. Nunn, Director of Parks and Recreation.
Good evening. As you know, we've had a lot of momentum going into tennis services at Brighton Park. Unfortunately, Nick Rosati had to leave because of a job offer he was given. So we're excited for him, but we want to keep things moving forward. So as I've been working with Nick and Michael Ward at Mississippi College, we came up with this solution to bring in Alex as an interim contract so that he can keep the services going. And then once it comes May, that should give us some good candidates to choose from.
Move to approve.
Second.
Oh, we have a question.
Okay.
What do we call his position? If somebody was going to go to Brighton and they were going to talk to the tennis pro.
Yeah,
tennis
I
pro,
would say
just
tennis pro or
okay.
tennis coordinator
Okay.
is what I typically say.
Words matter.
Whatever he wants his title to be is what it
I
is.
like the term director.
Yeah, interim
Hey.
director.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Oh, that's right.
We got a motion and a second.
Thanks,
So they vote, don't we?
Yeah, we.
All right, we've got a motion and a second. All those in favor?
All right.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, item 8F, approval to enter into a new 3-year contract with TextMyGov at $10,250 per year. Ms. Cook is not here tonight. I'm gonna present this one for her. As you recall, she came before you at a work session recently to present this. This will renew our existing Takes My Gov contract and add some modules that will allow for weather alerts and things of that nature, which will also allow us to replace another existing contract that's currently on the budget.
Move to approve. Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. Item 8G, approval of the lowest and best quote from Suncoast Infrastructure in the amount of $18,850 for repair to 8-inch cured in place pipe. To Mr. Lilly, our Director of Public Works.
Now we're back talking about sewer. This item actually relates to item I, right here on Trailwood again. This time not in the road, but as you leave the road. Well, item I is off of the road. Let me tell you the story. As you're coming down Trailwood, heading back to the east towards Spring Ridge Road, there's a manhole there before you get into the apartments that turns south to a pump station behind the apartments. We found that there was a point repair that was done there some odd decades ago. Well, that point repair or splice has shifted, and it's causing materials to get hung up on it, and the sewer line flowing to it is backlogged. We came up with a plan with the help of WGK to do a point repair, which is item I, and then to line the inside of the pipe for extra security and longevity. So with your approval, this part is the actual lining of the pipe.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Is the lining aspect the cured in place?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
I think this is one of those times trying to spend a little money to prevent
Yeah,
large sewer
absolutely.
collapse.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
And Mr. Lilly, the explanation for all three of these items is the same.
No,
Okay, well, I'll move on to the next one. Item 8H, although context clues tell me this will be a sewer item as well,
It is.
for an odor control valve, but this will be approval of a wager odor control valve from Wager Company,
Mhm.
the sole source in the amount of $15,000.
yes, sir. This item, it will be placed here on Clinton Raymond Road, where we have a force main dumping into a gravity line. Unfortunately, when you have that transition, there's a buildup of hydrogen sulfide. The area is right on the edge of Oakhurst, where you have two houses on Clinton Raymond Road. We're getting a lot of complaints from Clinton Raymond Road and the residents in Oakhurst who are close to it. So this is a way to allow the hydrogen sulfide to escape out and the bacteria to be filtered out. So they shouldn't have that issue anymore.
Is this a sulfur type of smell, an egg type of
Yeah.
smell? Yeah.
So is that the same as from like Midway to McRaven when you kind of smell something?
Yes,
That's it.
that's it.
Oh, it's awful.
It is.
That's
It's
it.
terrible.
Move
Can you
to
smell it?
approve.
Can you smell it in the whole?
I always
sorry.
smell
Can you smell it in the
like
whole?
sewage.
Sometimes, well, no, when you run the water, in most cases, either we're not getting enough chlorine to the tap, or that house is not using enough water in their house. But if ever you guys get that complaint, call us. We do have water operators. I'm a water operator myself. We can come by and check either the house or the wells to make sure that everything's functioning as it should.
So when the wind's blowing, that's when you can smell it in the different areas.
Correct.
Wow, yeah, that's.
When you pass Oakhurst, if you get that whiff, that's where that force main crosses the road.
And to prevent it, we learn upstairs, we don't use that bathroom or the shower.
Mhm.
So you need to go up there every once in a while and run that water,
That's
run the
to his
water
point. Yes, ma'am.
to
Yes, ma'am.
prevent that odor
Yes,
within
ma'am.
your house.
Also, you'll get a smell buildup of not hydrogen sulfide. I can't call the chemical from your hot water heater as well. So it's important to flush your hot water heater periodically anyway.
Yeah.
More you know.
All right, I think we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. Item 8I, approval of the lowest and best quote from Delta Constructors Incorporated for $14,000 for the Trailwood Drive Sewer Point Repair. I believe you explained this one already.
Correct. I do want to add that the reason that we're contracting out that point repair because it's definitely 17 feet or better, and we don't have that capacity.
Move to approve.
Second.
Oh, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
We do have a few employment items tonight. Item 9A, approval for the fire department to hire Jeffrey Lowry as an untrained firefighter at the listed salary.
Motion approved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. Item 9B, approval to hire for the public works department, one maintenance worker, one at the listed salary, and one CDL truck driver at the listed salary as well.
Move to approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. Item 9C is approval to increase Michael Curtis' salary due to promotion to superintendent.
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. And then we have approval to increase, item 9D, approval to increase Darnell York's salary due to promotion to maintenance worker 3.
Move to approve.
Second.
Well, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. All right, we do have a need for a brief executive session. So if I could have a motion to go into closed session.
So moved.
We'll go into closed session now. Well, do I have a second? All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. We will go into closed session They're pretty.
We're gonna get the word on it.
Yeah, maybe
I'm with you.
now.
Maybe we have little
cards.
So,
Oh, gosh.
Can you ask the same thing the next time you're here with us, Snuggie?
we don't need a study.
I need to stay out.
I'm
It's
I'll take something
It's
else.
40 degrees.
I'm warm in this thing.
We're back.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, we are back from executive session. In that executive session, we took an action to suspend an employee without pay for 3 days. We do have a couple of items of other business tonight. First one, item 10A, is an acceptance of a proposal by WAS Design Incorporated to provide professional services as seasonal gateway planning consultants for the city of Clinton. As you'll recall, we talked about this last night. WAS would come in to both help us compile and prepare our RFP and then advise us going forward on our seasonal plannings and entryways to town, things of that nature, old town plannings. So
Move to approve.
Second.
we have a motion and a second. All those in favor? All those opposed? Motion carries. And then we did have one other item of business tonight, item 10B. This is consideration of a resolution dedicating Pillars Park in memory of Bill and Bonnie Barnett, excuse me. I would like to briefly read that resolution. This is a resolution by the Board of Aldermen of the City of Clinton, Mississippi, dedicating Pillars Park in memory of Bill and Bonnie Barnett. Whereas the City of Clinton wishes to honor the memory of Bill and Bonnie Barnett and their commitment to their community. And whereas Bill Barnett represented Ward 3 on the Clinton Board of Aldermen from 2009 until his death in 2022, and served in many leadership and volunteer capacities in the City of Clinton. And whereas Bonnie Barnett worked at Eastside Elementary School in the Clinton Public School District for 25 years. And whereas upon Bonnie's passing, Bill asked that memorials in her memory be given to Lions Club Park to help fund the underpass park addition. And whereas more memorials followed at Bill's passing, and whereas Bill worked tirelessly through his role as an alderman and a Lion to secure funding and grants to build the new Lions Club Park, and whereas the city believes it is an appropriate recognition of Bill and Bonnie Barnett to dedicate the public park in their memory, and whereas the city further believes the Pillars Park is a fitting park for this purpose, as Bill and Bonnie Barnett devoted much of themselves to the community and enhancing the city of Clinton's parks. Now therefore be it ordained by the mayor and board of aldermen of the city of Clinton, Mississippi as follows. The park shall henceforth be known as Pillars Park in memory of Bill and Bonnie Barnett. So if I can have a motion on that, please.
To approve.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. All
And
those,
we've already done this before we voted on this, correct?
we've had the ribbon cutting.
Yes, and dedication.
That's correct, yes. All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries. All right, do we have any other business to come before the city tonight?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion carries.
Have we not got our